my name's Tali May, and today we're going to be doing a journal ecosystem video. From the thumbnail, you can probably tell I have a lot. This isn't even all of them. That one, and that one, and then I also have tiny ones, but I'm not going to go through them ones today. So, online, I've been seeing a lot of videos about the journal ecosystem. I do have a short form video going over them very slightly on my Instagram Reels. So I thought I might as well do an in-depth video because I have a lot and all of them have different purposes, and I thought it'd be cool just to go through them. So I'll go through the first one, which would be my diary. I'm not going to go through it, obviously, the diary is personal. But I put stickers on them, and I get mine from like TK Maxx, or you can go on Amazon. They're really cheap. I always get one that like matches my personality just a little bit, like a colour. This one is my poetry book. I have a little sticker on there as well. I love ones that have this elastic on the front, as you can tell. I love that elastic. I mainly like it because when you open up the book and you go to do a page, you can say you're writing on this page, and this one, the pages always like fold over onto you. I like using it just to keep that secure while I'm writing on this bit. So this one's my poetry book, and within this one I just write poetry. Just pages upon pages of poetry. Sometimes I draw, sometimes I do draw in there, but I'll show you one of the drawings. Here's a tree. Yeah. I will read you one of my poems. You can go onto my Spotify. It's called Wandering Words. I'll pop it there. And it's literally just me reading poetry, my experiences. It's very cool. A lot of them are to do with like death and regrowth and rebirth. Got a flower. I'll read you this one. It's called Silly Emotions. Eyes full of useless tears, leading fears to believe they have power. Do they have power? Does my reaction to my own image allow them the ego boost? The idea that my downfall feeds their fears, kills the desires. Silly emotions, controlling me. I am not powerless, yet the tears fall all by themselves. No help needed. But what about those times where the well is empty, the rivers run dry? Then I need help. You can interpret that how you wish. I just write what I feel. So that is my poetry book. The next one is one from Ruby Granger. She's one of my favourite YouTubers, and she has her own collection called Pumpkin Productivity, and I will show you the two things that I have from her. I did have a third, but that's the old year's academic journal, so it's not really relevant right now. This is the weekly planner. I love stickers. If you have checked my other videos, you'll know that. And so I have stickers on absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. I also mark pages with post-it notes and these little tab thingies. So with this one is just like a daily, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Most of them, I don't really use this one a whole lot, just because this one is basically the same thing, but it actually has today's date on it and the weekly's date. This one is for personalized use, so you can add your own dates into it. You can add your own schedule. If you don't want to do it for a whole week, you can add in the different days of when you do want to do it in there. It's very flexible. But this one is the academic planner from Ruby Granger. Let's go to, so September. It has all of the monthly slots, and it's very organized. Like you have your library log, you have your reading log, you have your exams timetable. You can add your own timetable in there. You can add, you've got your own calendar at the beginning. You've got weekly overviews before the week goes in. It's very, very organise planner that I like to keep with me. I've also got a little tab which goes at the beginning of the month that we are on, so obviously it's on September. This one's really my favourite one, and I use it every day. Every day. It is amazing. I will show you the one that I had last year, and it is the green one, and I added that sticker on. But I used it so much that the back cover is now no longer a part of the book. But I used it all last year, so I got myself the next year's one, which is the new academic year. This is a book that I designed, so it's actually just a normal notebook from, I got gifted it, and I didn't like the front cover. It was very, if you can tell by this, very sparkly, and I don't really like things that are like so sparkly. I like it to be a bit more neutral, a bit more toned down, like muted colours. And so I got some wrapping paper and I wrapped it, and then I put some tape along the top, added some stickers, and it's much better to my liking. This one, I use this one to track my mental health journey because I've struggled quite a lot with mental health, especially moving so far away from my house. So within this, it's just kind of trauma dumping. And like, I've always found that when I go on walks, I like to do colour walks. So I've got like colour walks. So I did orange, and so I saw a road sign, I saw a flower, I saw a Sainsbury's bag. So I write quotes, and it's anything that really speaks to me. So this is: safety is when you trust in your ability to survive. If I don't want to put something in my daily journal, which is the red one, if I don't want to put something in here, which is usually just my day, like how I felt, what I did, how it went, my journal, I do this every night. If I don't want to put it in there and it's something a bit more touchy-feely, like emotional feeling, I'll put it in here. And it's a way to get the really strong emotions out without having it in front of me, because this sits on my bedside table and I don't really want to read that when I'm writing my day. So yeah, this one is strong emotions, mental health journey, just dump everything into this book. This one is finished. I have finished this one. If you cannot tell, this one was much loved. It has so much coming out of it. Again, elastic, and let's open it. So this one I had in 2023. Wow. On here I have uni updates, my favourite food, my hobbies, my shows, my books, to-do lists. Before I had the academic planner, I used to make my own in here. So I'd have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I'd have my own little timetable at the top. And so when I found Ruby, the fact that she does academic planners, I was like, oh my goodness, I need that. So I can stop wasting pages in this. I've got goals for the years, I've got academic reset lists, I've got things to do instead of being on your phone. 20 things. Borrowed books. So literally the things that you have in the academic planner that I've been writing out because I didn't have it anywhere else. I sometimes do life updates, routines, hobbies, money savings, manifestations, obviously, things I love, checklist savings. Yeah. It's literally full of random stuff that I now can organise into one academic planner. It just keeps everything in one. Love that. This is my third year. I'm at uni and I'm going to my third year in next week. And so this is my notebook. I don't really like having really big notebooks, so I always get like an A5. It's just a hardback, ring bound. I'm not a big fan of ring bound. I prefer one like this, but if I have to use ring bound, I will. Stickers across the top as well. Then obviously, if you looked at my last video, you will see my scrapbook. I go in a thorough, detailed look into this book, and she's thick. It's a very good video. I recommend watching it. It's very fun. And then, other than the big ones, we do have a few small ones, and 1, and then 2. And I do have a tiny weeny one in my school bag. And in here is just birthdays and a lot of to-do lists. And then if I'm in class and I have an idea, I just jot it down here. Work experience, define goals, my dream analysis, like there's just random stuff in here. Most of my books do randomly get random stuff. Flexible structure to avoid a rupture. And then there's like blank pages. Cobbled path sprinkled in blossoms, clouds scattered throughout the blue sky, pink, blue, white, not quite summer. Spring fills the world with flowers of all sorts. No winter ice in need of salts. This one is a new one that I just got yesterday because I wanted, so obviously the academic planner is a massive, thick book, and I can't really carry it around with me because this will happen again. And I don't really want to destroy it because it's such a beautiful academic planner. So I managed to find this one, and it is literally like A6, I think it is. Yeah, A6. It's very tiny. It's hardback as well, which I like, and not got the ring band. I will probably change out this elastic because it is it's textured and it's also gold. I'm not a big fan of gold, if you can't tell, I am a silver fan. And it's literally just the days and the dates for next year, so that's handy. Instead of having a massive planner with me, I can just have this and then put the stuff from this into the planner and into my calendars without having the risk of... I'm so sad. I tried to fix it like 4 times and it just keeps falling apart, so... But that one's not needed anymore considering I am now using the other one because we're now in a new academic year. Anyway. That's the end. That is all of my planners, and that is a lot of planners. I hope you enjoyed. I tried to keep it as interesting as possible. It did drag a little bit, but it's okay. The next video will be really freaking cool because it's going to be... Okay, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but let me just say I'm opening packages with you. Okay, so it's going to be quite fun. And I hope you enjoyed. Mwah! Bye!